Hello, Virgo. This is Victoria, and I'm here with your August tarot forecast. And as you can see right now, I'm on the beach. The energy is magnetic here, so I decided to use the opportunity while I'm in this area and deliver a message with a hint of the ocean and the sand and the wind and the sun, of course. So all the elements, if you think about it. Alright, with all that said, let's get started. If you're new to the channel, welcome. And you can find a lot of information about the content and services in the description below. Also, while I'm here, I'm doing a live meditation session. It's gonna be a guided meditation. We're doing it at sort of a sunset tomorrow at 6 p.m. So it's gonna be July 31st. So if by any chance you are here, you want to join in person, or if you would like to join virtually, there is a chance to do that. And there's actually a post in the community tab with the information. So please join us. It's going to be a very special meditation. And if you are someone who doesn't meditate on a regular basis, don't have the skill, the time, anything else, you will be pleasantly surprised because I'm gonna go into the through different steps of preparing you to get you to that state, so we can then work with it. All right. With all that said, we're gonna start with an oracle card. So let's see what Virgo need to know for the month of August. As always, I'm looking at your life, love life, your career space, and will get you guidance on how to best utilize the energy of the month of August. These readings are for Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgo. So if you're checking for a Sun sign, please also check messages for your other placements as well. Alright, so your card for August is Stepping into Power. You're strong beyond measure. It's very much in touch with the Leo season that we're in, you know, because one of the symbols of Leo is, in tarot at least, is Strength card, right? And so this is definitely the time, magical time where you can give yourself more space, more grace to experiment with who you are, who you want to be, what are your dreams, you know, even if it seems like something unreachable, like a cherished dream that you don't know whether and when it's going to come true. But yeah, this is the time to try it out, see what happens, that kind of luck. Right? So let's get into tarot today. I've got the Tarot Magical Mystical Moments with me. Alright, this one almost flew away. So for your love life, we have Six of Wands. We'll have to come up with something to be holding the cards, because the wind is quite strong right now. Let me turn you a little bit this way. I think this is better. The Temperance. This is Sagittarius energy. We've been dealing with Sag. And Seven of Wands. For your career space, we have Queen of Wands. Absolutely beautiful card in this deck. King of Cups. And the Magician. This is Gemini energy. And then, as advice, you have the Hierophant. Hello, Taurus. Quite a few major arcana. Nine of Swords. And Page of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Emperor. So, the Emperor energy at the back, on the back, actually reminds you of how much potential you've got that you're supposed to open up, you know, to assert yourself in this new energy of I don't want to say power necessarily, but because a lot of times it's given negative connotation, and you can get drunk with power, right? You can get starstruck. I'm not saying that's not a possibility, but it doesn't have to be that way. And it's important to unlock those templates and those stereotypes that we have, right? Like the person in power, is not going to be liked, or, you know, people are going to be biased against them, etc., etc., right? Whatever it is, it's important to put that aside, at least for now. If you don't have the resources or don't want to work with it, at least put it aside and allow yourself to go beyond it, right? Not like that you try something new or you get an opportunity to be a leader, to be in charge, and you immediately have this self-criticism, a voice in your head telling you that somehow it's not right. So for your love life, you have Six of Wands, Temperance, and Seven of Wands. I like this transition, especially in this deck, because to me, Seven of Wands is this point of freeing yourself, where you allow yourself to just be, to show up in whatever energy you're at, right? So it's like migrating from, I see myself positively in the public eye, or people have a good impression of me. They know that, I'm caring and nurturing, that I create impact, all these good things. But actually, it may feel comfortable to just stay there and enjoy it as it is, but it's actually giving you power to dream bigger, to go for more, to see more clearly where you are in alignment and where you aren't. And yes, I don't really see much here about the relationship, but you can guess that this also applies to your relationship, right? Where you feel more like you have a voice and you're supposed to speak up and translate your wants, needs, ideas into conversations and into action. That's what the wants are, taking action. For your career space, you have Queen of Wands, King of Cups, and Magician. So definitely we see some people here. It looks like you're getting someone to collaborate with. And there are like two different energies here. One, you're a fire, you're an earth sign, but I don't have earth here. Well, one person is more about keeping peace and staying quiet, kind of like doing the right thing, but the right thing is based on what society thinks and what people expect. The other person is more fiery, has more temper, maybe even, but they tend to come up with the most innovative ideas. And these people could be your peers, your colleagues. They could be, like stakeholders, the clients, so more neutral to you. They could also be working for you. This contrast is created for you to see how both of these aspects are equally important. I also like that it's kind of like the cups is the element of water, and it's feminine energy. So it's a masculine with feminine energy. And Queen of Wands is the other way around. It's a feminine with masculine energy, because Wands stand for fire, right? So it's like this interesting juxtaposition of the active and the passive, the doing and being, the masculine and the feminine, right? And the truth is somewhere in the middle, kind of, with the harmony of it. All of these aspects, all of these elements are our tools to create our reality or to even achieve what we want. And that's what you're being drawn to. Your attention is drawn to this. See how you can create with both. Maybe you have a preference naturally towards one or the other personality types. But this is about seeing virtue and seeing benefits in having both people around, and being able to assert more of yourself and learn about yourself and your gifts and talents because of this variety. The advice for today is, for August rather, the Hierophant, Nine of Swords, Page of Wands. So it's about respecting the culture and the tradition, but also being curious. It's asking the uncomfortable questions of why do we do things a certain way? Why do I have certain habits? Virgo is a creature of habit more than anything else. I'm not saying all those habits are bad. It's just like a lot of times when something becomes a habit for us, part of the description of a habit is that it becomes automatic. We don't really think much about it. We don't analyze it. We don't question it. And right now, it's important to question some of them at least. Those that give you, or that put you in anxious situation, that give you anxiety. See how it's connected with your habits and views. And explore how you can maybe expand your vision and see how it will change the outcome of those situations. Or how does it make you feel, at least, when you think about it, when you give yourself permission to think, say, or do something differently than what you're used to. Okay, last but not least, we have a message from your person. So, what does Virgo need to know? What is the message from their person of interest? And I'll let you go. I know there's a lot of noise from the wind. I'm here for a reason today. But I do believe that the energy of the beach is very, very special. Okay, we got the Star card, clarified by the Hermit. It's Virgo, by the way. And King of Cups. The person definitely sees you, how special you are, right? They see you as a star. They see you as a certain token of hope and guidance for them. For some of you, actually personally and professionally. And they want to encourage you to continue stepping into your power and into your beauty. So you see the beauty in yourself the way that they see it in you. And also with the Hermit and the King of Cups here, it's like it's kind of subtle signs that they may be showing to you on how much they actually admire you, how much passion and love they have for you. But it's only because of their personality and upbringing. It has nothing to do with you. It's not that if they don't say it, that means that they don't have feelings, right? Maybe you're questioning this relationship. Like my person doesn't really talk much about their feelings towards me or why they're in love, right? And I have doubts. That happens a lot, but with this person, it's just their personality. That it's like, you need to read between the lines sometimes, right? Sometimes it's in their body language. And also a good idea is to see what their love language is, because then you'll be able to see the love that goes beyond words. And for some, it is words, actually, but you know what I mean. Maybe it's acts of service, and they do something for you. They want to help you out and support you, and that's the way they express their love. So, all in all, this is the guidance. This is the message that they have for you. They see a lot of beauty for you. They have a lot of admiration, and their wish is for you to see that beauty in you that they see in you, and also to be able to express how they feel. But they're afraid that, like, they have their prejudice against it. They're afraid that they've had situations in the past where a person would take advantage of them once they said certain things, certain words, maybe even made certain promises. So that's why they're hesitant about it. But it doesn't mean that they don't feel it. And I'll let you take it from here and see how you want to handle this. I hope this was good for you, Virgo. I love you guys. Please don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel. And until next time.